If you're happy with that, then you go ahead and click submit. Now watch what happens. All right, we're back with another one. You know, one of the things that's lacking in life, I feel, from the pandemic is actually sales. Not so much sales, but customer service. And communication is important for every company and also sales enablement teams. And guess what? I found an AI solution that is quite innovative. It's a great application for artificial intelligence and Gen AI in application with the ability to train soft skills. Soft skills, of course, the ability to speak and not speak with ums and whatever, right? So have some good speaking technique and skills. At the same time, communicating with other folks. So in business, obviously, at work, this is super important. And in sales, more than ever. So, is there a tool that can help you with that? Well, Dextego is the tool. And I'm quite familiar with this tool. Let's walk you through it. It's pretty amazing. You already saw what it can do somewhat. So I'll walk you through it and you'll see the incredible value that it has for enterprise communications and training. All right, so here we are. We are in Dextego.com. You want to go to Dextego.com, and when you look at that, then you have solutions for individuals, for revenue leaders, obviously, sales enablement and sales, and for leaders. You got videos in here you can check out and a lot of cool reviews. Let's look at pricing real quick. Pricing wise, on the personal level, you got $179, and it does the 4 modules that you see here that I'm seeing, which is the pitch practice. So for sales folks, right? The daily inspiration is kind of cool. That's sort of like an AI coach, like a daily coach that people can use. So I think a good use for this would be in call centers, for example, right? The folks can like, hey, I'm feeling down or I need some inspiration. Boom, you can go ahead and chat, create an agent, a chat agent that people can use. And then you have the chat with AI coach and the personalized challenges. Of course, at the growth level, you get a little bit more customer success support and team admin panel, so you have a team involved with that. And yes, of course, this, technically speaking, these are designed for teams. At the personal level, this is not bad though, but you know, with other tools out there, I don't see folks using that specifically. But if you're running a team, whether it's a sales team or a training team, this will be an option. So let's stop talking about pricing and features. Let's actually test it out because I have access to it. And I want to give a shout out to Yana over at Dextego. She is awesome. So check out the links in the description. You know what I'm talking about. She is the CEO. And we have some cool ideas here, folks. So this is the dashboard provided that you see with Dextego. And you can see here challenges that you might have taken individually, and also areas in which you can improve from soft skills. And so I'm just going to walk you through it real quick. Let's do a pitch and let's train that. The whole purpose here is the following. We click or we select let's pitch, and then you'll have the ability to refine your pitch here. This is basically how this works, but let me see if we see anything that I've done before. All right, cool. So here is a pitch of what I said right before. I talked about selling a car and whatnot, and all that. The cool thing about this is you can challenge yourself. You can record yourself on camera, and you can also do it without. So let's go ahead and see if we can start pitching and see what we see in terms of a pitch. Okay, so you'll have this field that you have to fill out. Let's get into that. Okay, so here I have some info that I put in. So I'm going to be pitching to the learning director. It's a new LMS, and the purpose of the call is to book a demo call. In other words, get that person or their team to join us for a demo call that will get our tech folks involved and answer questions, whatnot. It's typical stuff that you find when selling technology, right? So here's the cool thing now. This is a new feature I didn't see before, or maybe I'm wrong, but you can actually upload the specific processes that people need to do. So like if they have to follow some guidance, specific script or something like that, I would recommend just uploading that here. I do not have a sample because I haven't done a lot of sales work lately, but I'm gonna try without it, and then we'll see that. In any event, you can guide yourself and see what those the tips are here in terms of what it is. So I just put learn director and went with that. So let's see what happens. Okay, so I do have here, and the system now knows, right? So pitch to the learning director is ready to go. I'm pitching to a new LMS, and we're trying to book a demo call. So here's where you have the option of whether you're going to type your answer or you're going to actually record yourself. So I'm going to give you the benefit here that I'm going to show my recording so you see how it works. Let's go into the steps. We're going to enable video and audio. All right, it picked up the microphone. It picked up my my webcam. I think we're ready to go. All right, let me get my sales chops in. And I mean, to do this, we got to be cool. I've been messing up my lights. Let's use the light. Set up the stage, nice and ready. All right, cool. Here we go. Hi there, how's it going? Great to meet you, and thank you so much for taking the time to meet with me. As I was telling you in the phone call that we had, an LMS is something that not a lot of people like, and usually that is because of the implementation process and pretty much aligning the needs of what the platform can provide and what your needs are in the business. And that's the difference of what we're trying to do here. What we're trying to do and help you with is to work together so we can identify what are some of the pain points that you're having, what are some of the difficulties you're having, and where are some of the areas that we can improve what you're already doing without having to, boil the ocean or move the world too much. And that way you can continue to excel with your team, and then you can then get better results because our platform can definitely help you with that. So what do you think? Is that something you will be likely to do? We can set up a demo call and help you see how our platform can help you. All right, so I finished the recording here. That was kind of shaky. I haven't done sales in a minute, but you can view the recording. Hi there, how's it going? Great to meet you, and thank you so much for. So you review as a learner, you review your recording. If you're happy with that, then you go ahead and click submit. Now watch what happens. Okay, so the cool thing that it does here, it has already picked up what I said and on the video and transcribed it. And hopefully then this is something here that we can look at and see, okay, it says everything I need to know. But if you need to fix some things, for example, that you can remove that. Grab all of this, read it up and review, but otherwise then you can come here and submit. All right, I like how it does this type of summary. And also as you know, this avatar, just so you know, this avatar is kind of like a selection you can make, like your coach. So here is next up is your response. Let's see what happens here. All right, here's what I said. Now we're going to go into the feedback. So it tells me your pitch started with a friendly greeting, express gratitude, with established rapport with the learning director. You highlighted the common issues with LMS implementation and emphasized the importance of aligning the platform with the organization needs, showing a good understanding of potential challenges. Now, It's going to tell you what you can improve on. Check this out. All right, what can I improve on? Your pitch could be more structured and concise. There were some repetitive phrases and unnecessary filler words that could be eliminated to make the message clear. Pretty cool, right? So it gives you detailed feedback there that you can see. And obviously, this wasn't necessarily, this wasn't a pitch, really. I wasn't prepared to do a pitch, and I don't have a script or anything like that. So I just went off the cuff there. But it picked up on that, and it's giving us something to look at and improve. And then here are some points. So it's a gamification element to it. So you can sort of put somewhat kind of metrics to your improvement. So for example, clarity and structure, I got 5 out of 10. So I need to improve that. Engagement, I got 6 out of 10. Credibility, 6 out of 10. Confidence, 6 out of 10. So that needs to improve as well, right? We need to get into the 8s and 9s. So we can go to the summary, and then you get a summary here. Now, there's some cool gamification features they have added, which I find pretty interesting. The analysis piece that they say is pretty awesome. What it's doing right now, I like that, because those are tag words and you can find exactly what needs to where. So I'm gonna wait for that to get done, and then we have a slot machine with a chance to win tokens. So this is pretty smart, pretty smart stuff. They have added a currency in here, right? So you got the points, and you have a currency in terms of what you have to use to work and do that. So obviously when you get that enterprise account, you'll have a specific set of coins. You can distribute that, I'm imagining, as a learner, as a manager, or as an admin for the system. So I'm gonna spin here and see if I get lucky. Yay, I got 2 tokens back. So this type of work that I did, hey, I got 2 tokens back. So I only really used 1. Kind of cool, right? All right, so we have everything set. It's giving me that. So look at these details here. You can hover and you can see here what it's doing. So great to meet you. That's warmer sentiment. This is really awesome. This is really interesting. Quite the interesting thing. And they have done some great improvements. First time I looked at this probably was last year. So in a year, this software has improved quite a bit. So in terms of engagement, I got a 6. In terms of relevance, I got a 6. And that's pretty cool.